In today's football news, three massive stories are making headlines. On one side, Lionel Messi and Real Madrid's shocking promise. And on the other, chaos is brewing inside Liverpool. Firstly, reports claim Messi himself has endorsed a stunning Real Madrid transfer promise, but who is it really about? Secondly, Ibrahima Konate is said to be furious over Real Madrid's €20 million decision, and fans can't believe his reaction. Finally, meanwhile, Arne Slot faces huge pressure. He may have to axe a £281 million trio to get Liverpool back to basics. Welcome to LFC Transfer Hub. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. Lionel Messi endorses Real Madrid transfer promise as Liverpool deal vindicated. Lionel Messi's endorsement of Nico Paz and Rion Gumaha as two of the brightest young talents in the world underlines the smart decisions that Real Madrid and Liverpool have made regarding the Argentina international and the English youngster, while two Chelsea transfer deals are also highlighted by the footballing legend. Real Madrid and Liverpool are two of the biggest clubs in the world and have some of the best players on the planet. The likes of Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Alisson have been world-class for Liverpool for years, while Madrid have a who's who of elite footballers, which includes Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Thibaut Courtois. However, like all major clubs that are global brands, Madrid and Liverpool focus on youth, too, and are always on the hunt for budding players with a promising future. Madrid sold Nico Paz to Como in the summer of 2024, but Los Blancos have been impressed with the Argentina international attacking midfielder and plan to bring him back to the Santiago Bernabéu. According to Spanish publication AS on October 8, Madrid have told Paz they are counting on him for next season. The Spanish and European giants have made a promise, all verbal, nothing written, to the 21-year-old that they will trigger the buyback clause of €9 million, £8 million, $10.5 million, in his contract at Como and re-sign him in the summer of 2026. Paz, who scored 1 goal in 8 appearances for the Madrid first before, has found the back of the net 9 times and has registered 12 assists in 42 matches in all competitions for Como since joining the Serie A club in 2024. The playmaker has also played 6 times for Argentina and has impressed the great Lionel Messi. In a recent Adidas advert for Messi Plus 10, Season 2, Messi handpicked the next generation of attacking players who are going to wow the world, and Paz was on the list. Rion Gumaha was also on the list, with the 17-year-old winger having already established himself as part of the Liverpool first-team squad. Liverpool rate Gumaha very highly and handed him his first professional contract in September 2025. This came after Gumaha became Liverpool's youngest-ever goalscorer and the youngest-ever player to feature for the Merseyside club. In European competition, the teenager's inclusion on Messi's list highlights the smart decision that Liverpool made, especially with Real Madrid chasing Gumaha. Chelsea duo Kendry Páez and André Santos also included in Lionel Messi's list. Messi, a Barcelona and Argentina legend, also held cards showing the names of Chelsea duo Kendry Páez and André Santos. Páez, an Ecuador international who can operate as an attacking midfielder or as a winger, is on loan at Strasbourg from Chelsea at the moment and is only 18 years of age. Ibrahima Konate outraged at €20 million Real Madrid decision as Liverpool collapse claim emerges. Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate feels betrayed by Real Madrid's decision to focus on Dayot Upamecano, according to a report in the Spanish media, but the number one Real Madrid media outlet has an entirely different take on the Frenchman's situation at Anfield. Konate is out of contract at Liverpool at the end of the season, with Madrid keen on snapping up the France international central defender on a free transfer thereafter. Sources have told Team Talk that Konate has not yet made a decision on his future, with journalists Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein reporting that Liverpool are in active talks with the 26-year-old over a new deal. Real Madrid are not putting all their eggs in one basket, with Dayot Upamecano having emerged as an option for the Spanish and European giants. According to Cadena SR on October 13, Madrid are willing to pay €20 million, £17.3 million, $23.3 million, to Upamecano as a signing-on fee should he decide to switch to the Santiago Bernabéu next summer. The 26-year-old, who plays with Konate for France, is out of contract at Bayern at the end of the season, with the defending Bundesliga champions in talks him over a new deal. Upamecano is the name that's starting to gain traction, especially after the Konate option, which was also being considered at Real Madrid, is starting to collapse due to the Liverpool player's numerous injuries, noted the report. Inotices has now brought an update, with the news outlet reporting on October 16 that Konate feels betrayed and outraged that Madrid are now looking at a potential deal for Upamecano. Konate has been convinced that he would land at Real Madrid next summer, but this drastic turn has surprised the Liverpool star. The Frenchman has been on the books of Liverpool since 2021 when he joined from RB Leipzig. Konate has won the Premier League, the FA Cup and the EFL Cup, twice, with Liverpool so far in his career. What is Marca saying about Ibrahima Konate and Liverpool? Inotices is a Catalan news outlet, so one has to take this latest claim about Konate and Madrid with a pinch of salt. All publications, including Cadena SR, will have their own sources and will have different angles to pursue, but Madrid fans will know that the number one outlet for Los Blancos news is Marca. Marca, like AS, has strong ties with the Madrid hierarchy and maintains that Konate is the defender that Los Blancos most want. On October 10, Marca reported that Konate is the number one on Real Madrid's preferred list of centre-back targets. While it must be acknowledged that Konate has not been in great form recently, Madrid have been after the Frenchman for a while now, and a few poor games are not going to deter them. The likes of Marc Guéhi and Upamecano are relatively new names on Madrid's list, and while it would be remiss to suggest that Los Blancos would not sign them if they are able to, their top priority, as of now, is still Konate. Slot must axe £281 million trio to get Liverpool back to basics, star duo also doubts for Man United clash. Liverpool will make checks on the fitness of Ibrahima Konate and Ryan Gravenberch before finalising their side to face Manchester United on Sunday, but Arne Slot will have to swallow his pride and axe at least three of his costly summer signings to ensure they get back to winning ways at Anfield. The Premier League champions started the new season like a train, winning their first 7 matches across all competitions and, though a number of these were secured through last gasp goals, the mood at Anfield was good. However, 3 successive defeats going into the international break have dampened spirits, and put a tiny bit of heat on Slot's selections for arguably the first time since becoming Liverpool manager. Indeed, the Reds will now go into Sunday's clash against arch-rivals Manchester United looking to avoid a 4th successive loss, the first time that will have happened since November 2014 and the days of Brendan Rodgers if they allow Ruben Amorim's side to collect all 3 points at Anfield. To ensure they return to winning ways, Slot will hope 2 cornerstones of his side in Gravenberch and Konate both pass fitness tests. The Dutch midfielder could only manage 45 minutes of the Netherlands' 4-0 win over Finland on Sunday, with Ronald Koeman confirming the player had been struggling with a hamstring niggle. Gravenberch later revealed that his halftime substitution was a precautionary measure to ensure the niggle did not get worse. Konate will also face a late check, with the defender forced to withdraw from duty with France before kicking a ball in anger for them over the recent international break and with the 26-year-old still suffering from the quad injury that resulted in his substitution and the loss at Chelsea before the international break. The pair, though, will be afforded every opportunity to start and will be selected if fit. However, Slot still has plenty to pick over ahead of Sunday's game and it might be that 3 of his big summer signings face dropping to the bench. The big Isak v Ekitike conundrum, works better as Liverpool impact sub? Indeed, the main issue for Slot to decide on is who leads the line, and the form of Hugo Ekitike suggests the Frenchman deserves the nod over Alexander Isak. The Swede has just 1 Reds goal to his name so far, though his struggles can easily be attributed to his lack of match fitness and intense scrutiny on his performances so far. But a demoralizing international break with Sweden, in which the striker was the subject of a media pummeling, ought to convince Slot to go with the currently more in-form Ekitike. It's not just the £125 million signing whose place in the side is on the line, however, and Slot will also have to carefully consider whether to hand a recall to £116 million man Florian Wirtz after his recent benching versus Chelsea. Wirtz failed to score or assist for Die Mannschaft during the recent international break, but did play a part in a side that picked up 2 vital wins in World Cup qualifying. However, the 22-year-old looked significantly more effective when coming on from the bench at the Bridge, and with Dominik Szoboszlai looking a more consistent source of G/A playing from the number 10 right now, the Hungarian has to get the nod, and will be flanked by Cody Gakpo and Imo Sulla. In midfield, and assuming Gravenberch is fit, he will partner Alexis Mac Allister and that battle against Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro should prove decisive. At the back, Konate's fitness would see him partner Virgil van Dijk, though there are question marks in both fullback positions. £40 million roadrunner Milos Kerkez is yet to hit form for Liverpool and has looked like he's simply trying too hard. That fragility could be exposed against the visiting Red Devils if Amram were smart enough, and Brian Bumo is certainly an opponent more than capable of hurting them in that area. As a result, Andy Robertson may prove the safer option. On the right side, another new arrival in Jeremy Frimpong has found himself in and out the side. Last time out, it was Connor Bradley who got the nod, and the Irishman's more robust defensive attributes make him a better option for Sunday's game than the more attack-minded Frimpong. That decision could well see the £281 million trio taking their place on the Liverpool bench instead. In goal, Alisson Becker looks likely to remain sidelined after picking up a hamstring injury against Galatasaray in the Champions League, meaning more than able deputy, Giorgio Mamardashvili, is granted another chance to impress.